Hey, what up, Kev? Feits, Puerto Rican Puff Daddy. Yeah, I'm just thinking here. I put like 8 golf balls in the drink today. So, how many people do you think have been dropped in the ocean? I'm going back to like the Viking Anglo-Saxon days, and I'm thinking like pirates and all that shit. Mossad even threw like Nazi killers and shit in there. I'm gonna say like 10 billion. 10 billion people overall.
I thought he was going to say like 10 billion people have been dropped in the ocean.
Billion, he said, with a B.
That's a crazy high number.
10?
I think this is a very specific thing.
10,000 rotting corpses in Davy Jones's locker. I mean, sorry, 10 billion. 10
I was going to say 10,000. I feel like that might be low.
That's low.
But this is a very specific thing. This like dropped into the ocean. If you said drowned in the ocean, is that what he means? Does he mean no. He means like we tied your feet to bricks and we threw you in the ocean.
Yes. That is at least how I understand it.
I don't think that's that high.
What?
I don't think that number's that high.
Oh, no, nor do I. I think it's higher than 10,000. But, like, we're talking, like, how many people did the pirates make walk the plank? Right? And then we're talking...
Well, that's the peak.
Yeah.
Because then, like, modern days, it's like the mafia dropping you in, like, the Hudson River, if that counts. Like, the ocean versus water. Let's just say water.
I think the Hudson
But I think the old school pirates making you walk the plank is the heyday for dropping people in the ocean.
Well, we did it to Osama.
Yeah, but that's
he
was
already
notable.
dead. He wasn't.
He was dead, but we also knew it was like that was a whole thing that we just like threw his body off for some fucking crazy inexplicable reason.
It actually does make sense.
What?
They just didn't want his grave to be used as like a
that's fine. I'm not saying homeboy should have got a fucking nice headstone. I think that like the government would like
just
keep
his body,
keep it in like a fucking locker in like the CIA.
I think the only reasons for it were like they didn't want it to be like
glorified,
and they're just like look, let's get rid of it.
That I actually do understand, but I also could see another side of things where it's like there's the drawer with the JFK fucking like like who killed him, and then there's the drawer with his body. That just seems like something you got to make sure.
John Belushi is buried in.
You know what I would be like I would worry. I'm surprised that they weren't like he's not dead. And then just have some guy who fucking looks just like him. Like, no, he's still alive. And then we'd have to be like, nope, look at the fucking body. We got the proof right here. John Belushi's what?
His grave is in, John Belushi's buried on Martha's Vineyard. And, like, his grave is used like his grave is just never not covered in beer bottles. Beer and cigarettes.
But that's,
that's
appropriate.
Right, yeah. That's not
Jim Belushi. How about Jim Belushi's got that gas?
Yeah.
One of the funniest internet developments is that Jim Belushi is like a great weed dealer. and that's the line,
is he
right?
great? I thought he just tweeted like Jim's got that. Like he's actually successful. And stuff?
I thought that meant he was just like in on the cannabis like.
That's what I think it is. But
I thought he tweeted like Jim Belushi's got that gas, and I thought it meant he has like a strand of weed, and he's like in on the legal cannabis and all that.
That's what I think.
And I think Dan Aykroyd too.
Really?
I think Dan Aykroyd like does shit with him, and like they love that weed, man. All right, final answer though.
Final answer. I'm just gonna Google. I'm just gonna see if I can Google like how many.
Well, do the pirate thing first.
There.
How many people have the pirates executed by walking the plank?
By the way, it's estimated about only 107 billion people have ever lived.
Yeah.
So that's about 10%.
I was thinking that. I was like, how many people have lived to have 10 billion of them be dead by a very specific thing? And even I said if you include drowned people, that probably goes way up. But even that, I feel like when you drown, usually they pull your body, like they find your body. So just have bodies at the bottom of the ocean.
Pirates rarely made people walk the plank.
Okay, so there's like 60 people. There's like the mafia threw a couple people in when you sleep with the fishes, and that's about it.
Yeah, it is.
Walking the plank is definitely.
For thousands of years, pirates of various sorts have preyed on innocent ships at sea. Their exploits have been documented by blah blah blah.
Actually, there's a thing on Netflix right now about piracy. And I think it's I think the preview I saw for it, I didn't watch it, but the little Netflix preview said that they actually had like a real code of honor, and it wasn't like savagery.
Yeah,
it was not like we kill you and fucking, it's not like we fuck you and kill you and like, we rape and pillage. It was kind of like we have our own code of the seas.
Pirates did make people walk the plank every now and then, but historical records seem to indicate the practice was extremely rare. In fact, pirates preferred not to kill their victims. If they gained a reputation for killing everyone on board of every ship they took,
they wouldn't
crew
go.
members would simply fight to the death every time a crew of pirates hopped on deck.
Right.
That would be an awful lot of work for the pirates.
I think it was a business. I think it was like, listen, we're here, we're taking over your ship, But if you work for us, what do you care for? You work for this captain, you work for that captain,
Right.
whatever, So I'm gonna say final answer 10,000, and maybe even lower.
I think I'm gonna go under on 10,000, not way lower, but even 10,000. I'm going 5.
Yeah, I mean it's a fucking weird thing.
And like
this number could be in the hundreds.
Yeah.
Dropped in the ocean.
10
Is so weird.
billion, he said.
That's one of the worst answers we've ever had. One of the worst answers we've ever had. I expect a girl to answer that, not a guy. That is way off.
Are we counting even the mafia stuff?
That's probably happened once.
They were already dead. Like he said, dropped in the ocean.
Well, I think they used to put the bricks on your feet when you were alive and toss you.
Oh yeah.
I think so, but I think that was that's probably A, from a movie that wasn't real, and B, if it was one time.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
7 people. 7 people have been dropped in the ocean to their death. 96% of you motherfuckers watch these videos and aren't subscribed. Shout out to the 4%. You are good people. 4% of people are watching our clips.
That's about what I would guess the breakdown of
good people versus bad people
demographics in the world.
Yeah.
Good people versus bad people. Probably about 96% to 4.
That's
but
fair.
Be a good person.
But it's not even. I'm not even asking you to be a good person. I'm asking you to push a button.
Yeah,
I'm asking you to click a button.
Yeah, you can be a bad person still, but just click the button.
You could be a piece of shit. Just click subscribe. 96% of you watch these clips and they're like, oh my God, that was a funny clip from this podcast. I liked it. And I'm just not going to help them out. The people who work to make it, the people who work to produce it, to post it, to upload it, and there's nothing from you. You're a bad person if you don't subscribe.
Be a good one.